to the home page, and home page is a list of all the incomplete work orders that you would see here. If you want to create a new work order, you can create a new work order. You're going to click one here, and we have several things called peak pricing. This is one of them. So you come in here, you want to select the customer, add your art here. Let's select the customer, add art, diploma, 11 by 14, and let's put a Roman number, 5154. So you just put in the number, and then the software is going to help you find it. You don't need any prefixes or suffixes. There you go, that's a Roman frame. And let's add a mat number. I'm just going to do some contrasting colors, so this way it's easy to see. I'm going to put in 7102, and for the second mat, let's put in 7111. I'm adding some contrasting colors so you can see the difference. Okay, so there you go. And then you come down here and you can choose your glass. Now I'm going to go down here, and here, this is our odds and ends. This is basically the mounting and so on. There's a lot of stuff here. They're all customizable. You go down here, we have our print lab. These are also customizable, and there are different ways of pricing them. If you go to the right here, it's going to show you the size of the glass size, and if you measure it perfectly, you say this is perfect, you're going to do size confirmed, and the size, when the next user sees it, they will see, okay, this is good to go. Here you can change the quantity you need, and you can add different miscellaneous items. You can add discounts, or you can do a price override. You can say, you know what, I am selling this for $2,000. There you go. That overrides it, gives it a tax, and then you can give it different priority, low, high, or we can give it incomplete quote. So here we're going to go ahead and add. Let's go ahead and save it. And if you want to see how this looks like, we're just going to go wait for this to save. You can see a little button. Okay, let's go back to that page. And then if you go to visualization, I don't have the art uploaded, but if you did, you can generate it. This here would just show you the empty frame, but if you have a picture of the art, you upload that, and then it's going to show you what it looks like. So here you go. This shows you what the frame looks like, what the mat looks like, and all that stuff. So this will be the visualization, and you can always download that if you want, and you see it there. Okay, now if you notice something here, if you look at the molding and the mats, everything has a purchase order. The minute you take a work order and becomes incomplete, only the incomplete status gets added to a purchase order. You go back here, the mats get added to a purchase order. You go back here, the glass gets added to the purchase order. So this way, let's say this Roman one, if I clicked on it, it's going to open the purchase order, and you can see it here. It tells me what the item is, the size was confirmed. I click true, and then it tells me all the details about it. And then if I change the unit price, it will change for me here. And then I can order it chopped, I can order it joint, whichever way. Oh, they don't have it, length. So I can order whichever way I want. Here, this will give you all the contact information for the decor. You can go ahead and update it if you want, and add your account number and your setting page, and then you can send it directly to the vendor, or you can print it and send it the way you like to send it. So this would be our purchase order system. If I went to invoices, let's go to the invoice page. We didn't add that. So let's go to work order page. We're going to open this work order, and now I want to add this to an invoice. You're going to go ahead and say add to invoice. And now it's going to ask you if you want to add it to an existing invoice. You're going to create a new one. Let's create a new one here. So now you're on the invoice page. You can switch this invoice to a quote, and if you switch it to quote, the work order itself is going to go ahead and change and also becomes a quote. So you can see all the work order detail here. You can add more product here. You can change the shipping address if this is going to get shipped. This connects to products if you're selling art supplies or fine art or productions or prints. This will search the SKU and it connects to Google Sheets. If you have purchase orders, you add them here. We have different types of payments. You can enable or disable whatever you want. Right now we have direct integration with Square Terminal, and that's the little white device that you get. So you're going to click on send balance, and you're going to click on send, and then this little terminal is going to light up with the amount your credit. The customer hands you the credit card, you tap the machine, and it automatically saves here, and this gets saved so you don't have to do any double entry or make any mistakes. We also have Square Invoice integration. Square Invoice works by sending an email to the customer. They will get a PDF invoice and a link to pay, and that will help you collect money. So the customer could pay in the middle of the night, and then you will get this will get marked paid, and you don't have to do anything on your side. It will be all automatically done. Now you can also send an email to your customer. So if you clicked on here, an invoice is going to go out to the customer. You do not need to do any other setup. The email go directly without you having to do any setup. We also have two-way text messaging. If you clicked on send message here, it says the number invalid. We have to give it a good number, but it will open up our text messaging system, which is here, and it can communicate with your customers here directly with a text message. This sends them a text message to their phone, and when they reply back to you, this shows here. This will look very much like Facebook Messenger page. All right, let's see here. So product pricing, you come here. Click on molding. And here you can see all your products, and you can price each one separately. You can price it based on vendor. So you can have, hey, this vendor has this type of pricing, or even a single piece from that vendor could have a different pricing. So you could do that. Here I have set up AMCI as a close corner vendor. I put in their zip code, what their base price would be, and what their minimum fee. And once I put that, and I'm selling a close corner frame, it's going to pop up in the work order that, hey, this customer is this vendor is a close corner vendor, and it's going to be a shipping fee when we estimate it to be this way. So if you're trying to sell something on the weekend, that will show up there, and you'll be able to kind of save yourself from having to call them the next day and get a price. So you can get a fairly good quote for shipping right there. Okay, let's see here. Oh, our integrations, you go to setting here. We have integrations with Gmail, with Google Calendar, Google Photos, Google Sheets, Square, Microsoft Calendar, Constant Contact, and MailChimp. And we are adding more to come as customers request them. Okay, this is the end of, everywhere here, when you sign up, there's always links to help. You need help with pricing, click here, you make an appointment with a consultant. You need help with a price, with an issue, you click here, you get help here. You need support, you can click up top here. You need to add a vendor, we have a page where you can add a vendor. If you want to know what's new, you're going to click here. So let's say here, if you came to add a vendor, if you see that we don't have a vendor, you can copy this form email we made, then you can send it to the vendors, and as soon as they send it, there's no charge, and we add it for you. Here, this gives you all the updates, and you can see quickly what's going on and all the vendors. So anytime we update a vendor, we post it right away. So CMI sends me their records, we update them right away, and then so you click on updates, and you can see everything that's going on. All right, we also offer free 30-day trial, so you can try the software for free for 30 days. So if I go here, click on pricing, it's 30 days, flat fee. We don't charge any sales tax or any other fees, no contracts, no hidden fees, and you get 5 users. You get included. This includes 5 users, and we give you unlimited concurrent logins at this time. And then if you have more than 5 users, it's $5 additional after the first 5.